Welcome back to another video. Today we will be talking about AMC. AMC is up today by 6%. AMC stock price is at $35 right now. Charles V. Payne is going to have another interview with Traders Trey. He had a lot to say about that on Twitter. Also, Tony Kim came around at the end and now he is believing in AMC. We have a financial analyst that believes in AMC now. We also have a lot of other people that are starting to believe in AMC. There's a lot we need to go over in this video. And before we get into everything, please hit the like button and subscribe. Also turn on post notifications so you don't miss another video. To start off, I want you to look at the price. The stock price is at $35 right now. AMC is up today by 6%. The apes are staying strong. The price of AMC was falling for a while, but we're starting to recover and making progress. We're up 6% already on the day. Guys, we have another financial suit that's turning around to show support for AMC. He is a huge financial analyst and Tony Kim had this to say. Anyone who calls you an idiot is only speaking from ego. I would have been guilty of that too 4 months ago. But I did my own research out of pure curiosity. It's incredible how simple the thesis is. I would appreciate if you take a look at this. He goes on to say, as of June 2, the CEO confirms plus 80% retail float ownership, followed by unprecedented international FOMO, buying especially out of Germany, South Korea and Canada, plus delta hedging on IMT call options, plus 28% institutional float ownership per latest Fentel estimates from 13F fillings, notable adds, plus 6.5 million shares at 79 State Street, plus 6 million at 629 PEJ ETF, plus 2.8 million at 628 and FFSNX Fidelity ETF. Large institute equality funds have underweight restrictions for any given security as the returns are often benchmarked to an index. ETFs buy and sell only as the fund NAV changes. If the sideways trading last month is indicative of anything, shares have been proportionally changing hands from the fearful to the dreadful holders. East short interest is 16% of float. Also, the negative 124% of float not negative, just 124% of float basically restricted on reported figures, not accounting for any speculation regarding naked short selling and ETF creation, redemption, arbitrage. Much better short squeeze conditions compared to Volkswagen. We have better conditions compared to Volkswagen. This is insane. And Volkswagen went up hundreds of billions of dollars. Treys was on Fox News again, showing support for AMC. He's a part of the movement, spreading good words for the apes. I wanted to show you guys this interview because I think it's amazing. He shows us support and spreads the news for AMC. Just take a look at this.
Investor revolution will fade into the dustbin in history. Particularly, it has its sights set on what they believe will be the ultimate demise of AMC and GameStop. Today, for instance, the Wall Street Journal has an article titled "The Meme Stock Fantasy is Becoming a Reality for GameStop and AMC." Now, it grudgingly admits that the ability to raise money and perhaps improve or even change your business model could help these companies endure longer. But the piece does wrap up with this sentence: all they need is for the audience to believe until the curtain falls. Well, I want to bring in one of those believers, Trey Trades YouTube host Trey Collins. Trey, you know, there are countless companies in history, throughout history. Nokia started off with one paper mill, then it sold boots to the Russian army, then it was a cell phone maker. Vernado sold appliances, now it's a real estate giant. I can go through the list. Google reinvented itself, Apple reinvented itself, not Nvidia, but Netflix reinvented itself. We can go down a list of companies that were in trouble, they survived, and then they thrived. It always comes down to the management. So I want to know, because you've spoken with them, how confident are you in management at AMC? They've got some cash that they can do something magnificent with it.
Hey, Charles. Well, first off, thanks again for having me on. Always a pleasure to speak with you, my man. I have a lot of faith in Adam Aron and the management of AMC for one main reason. They pay very close attention to the core audience of who's invested in their company. For example, the UFC McGregor fight that's going to be airing in AMC theaters came directly from the apes. It came from the people out on Twitter, out on the Reddit boards, out in Discords, on YouTube comments. And he read through that stuff and said, hey, look, is this something that people think will provide value? Let's give it a shot. And I think there's a lot of opportunity opportunities like that. And that's just one example that really change in the next 6 months, 12 months, 18 months. I think they've got a slam dunk sort of opportunity to rebrand for sure.
You know, and it's so funny you brought that up. I'm glad you did, because when Aaron said, okay, we're going to push off raising money for now, in part because this is what this vast shareholder base is asking me to do, Wall Street went apoplectic. They said this was a dumb move. But when someone like a Warren Buffett takes a big stake in a company, the management listens to him. So why shouldn't management listen to a big chunk of shareholders?
Well, they absolutely should. They absolutely should. The fact is this: 80% of the stock is owned by retail investors. So if the big guys out on the street think it's stupid, let them think it's stupid. It's not their money. It's the apes' money. They can think whatever they want because the apes are up over 2,000% in 2021. The fact of the matter is, the apes helped save AMC as a company by, buying a stock that they love. They love the history and the tradition of the movie theaters. And I think Adam Aaron and the management recognize that and have faith in the apes the same we have faith in them.
Hey, real quick, Trey, on the business side of the story, that's the business side of the story. Let's talk about the regulatory side. AMC continues to be on this threshold list. Maybe you can explain what the heck is going on there. Hedge funds appear to be reloading their shorts. Any faith that the cavalry will come in? And I'm talking about the SEC with some reforms that can level this playing field.
This threshold list is very fascinating because we've been talking about failure to delivers, which are essentially an IOU. It's something that shouldn't exist in the stock market. It just gets failed to be delivered repeatedly and repeatedly and repeatedly. And this threshold list essentially saying, look, we recognize that you've been doing this for a prolonged period of time, and you need to crack down on it, deliver the stock, right? Deliver on the options that ended up getting exercised. So it can cause a nice sporadic burst in terms of the stock price, but I like to pay attention solely to the controllables, the things that I know for a fact are factual, right? And that's what the short interest is going up. It's 19.5% as of this morning. The stock has found this beautiful sort of consolidation back and forth, bounced off $38. The SEC, obviously, we'd love to see them step in and do something about this. But I think the apes have it under control, whether or not they end up stepping in or not. I have a lot of faith in the little guy.
Yeah, so do I. I want to see this win. And I will say that the smart money this week got a lot of egg on their face. They kind of said, hey, buy DD, load up on it, no problems, and people are only down 25 to 38%. So then maybe they should leave you guys alone and let you do your thing. I also want to say you're looking good, my man. I know you were under the weather. Glad to see you back. We'll talk again real soon, Trey.
I appreciate it, Charles. Much love.
You guys saw it for yourself. Another great interview. We actually got another tweet from Charles Payne right now. He said, looking forward to today's show and more than usual. Brilliant and passionate market pros. I'm going in depth with important lessons I've learned over 35 years with trades Trey, as the AMC apes are being tested big time. Making money with Charles. Fox Biz 2 p.m. Please tune in. Looks like, guys, we have another interview coming soon. Guys, Matt Kohrs' guest on his channel was spreading FUD about AMC, and this Reddit post explains this really well. He says, this is a message to Matt Kohrs. I'm a nobody, but I'm also a guy that works hard for every dollar I make. I work outside in Texas. I'm not unique. Many of your followers are like me, working hard apes that are fighting for financial freedom. I've been watching and listening to you since you first started streaming. I remember you asking the viewers if you were more interested in the following on the chart, GME or AMC. We spoke and you knew that we all were about AMC. A few streams later, we had our first Greg. I'm an OG, but again, I'm not unique. He went on to say, I feel like your recent guest disrespected our voice. We give you a megaphone to represent us. In return, you get your dream job. I'm not saying your job is easy, guys. Like, you don't need to take that easy way though. I don't expect you to argue with your guests. Other points of view are okay. What doesn't sit well with me is how you handled his responses. So please answer this. Why are you comfortable with telling your 300,000 subscribers that the squeeze has not squeezed, but too uncomfortable to telling your guests your conviction? Us apes are investing with hard-earned money, not money that was donated to us through super chats. $180,000 just in June was donated to you by the apes. Almost $400,000 since February. So when you have a guest on your show that's spreading FUD, trust and believe you are hurting us apes. The Apes community has changed your life. We're waiting just a taste of what you came from AMC. So of course it upsets us that you would allow FUD at the same time like this. Your most recent guest told Apes to take what gains we had left and buy a car. We're fighting for the market transparency and financial freedom, even if that's only freedom for a week or 3 months, 6 months or a year. Whatever it is, it's definitely not a car. If anyone knows that, it better damn well be you, Matt. I completely agree with this. We shouldn't just let someone go out and spread FUD. Today we are up 6%. We know AMC is starting to recover. We just have to keep holding. We have the biggest community in the stock market. Hopefully we get more news about AMC. To everyone that did find this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe. Also turn on post notifications so you don't miss another video. Comment down below if you do want me to go over any other stock. This is all for today and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.